to your first art class. It's me, Mrs. Salee, and I am right there in front of you, ready to start our awesome first day. I am so excited to meet all of you. So we are going to do this project together, but using our TV at the same time. So I have given you the paper that has some lines drawn on it in pencil. See those lines on the paper? And those lines, I'm going to see how well you follow my directions using your marker. So right now you may get out this fancy marker you should have in your supply box. If you do not have this marker, raise your hand and let me know. You don't have to yell out. You don't have to say my name. You could just raise your hand and I will come give you a marker to use. So I want you to have this marker and this paper, and you're gonna follow along with me and we are gonna do this awesome doodle together. You as excited as I am? Oh, and remember, keep nice and quiet and use those listening ears, because I am looking for the best 2 people to earn a special reward crayon at the end of class. Is it gonna be you? Or is it gonna be you? Is it gonna be you? We will see who it will be. Grab those 2 supplies, guys, and let's get working. So this is our doodle paper that I gave you just a little bit ago. And I also gave you an extra piece of paper. And I want you to put that extra piece of paper underneath the page with all the crazy lines on it. And I want you to do one more thing before we get started. I want you to turn that paper over real quick so you have 2 pages side by side. And on the back, so we have the front with all these crazy lines. Go to the back side and with your pencil, not your marker, but with your pencil, I want you to write your name. So I'm going to go ahead and write my name on my paper. And you might not know how to write your name super awesome yet, but you're learning. So write it the best you can. And put your name on the back, and then you can go ahead and put it back on top of your other piece of paper, so that way your lines are all up front. See how all my lines are ready to go for our directions? So the first thing we're going to do is get that fancy marker. Okay, the marker I said you could take out of your box. Now, this marker only gets to be used when I say you can use it. This is our special art class marker, and you can't use it any other time except for when Mrs. Salee is in the room. So we're going to turn our paper and we are going to go over those lines. So I had those pencil lines on my paper and I'm going to go right on top of them with my marker and make them really dark. This is called outlining. I'm going to go right on top, and I made this first line nice and dark, and I can see it so much better now. Then I'm going to go over the next one, and the next one's tricky because it's sort of loopy like a roller coaster. So I'm going to make it all loopy, loopy loop. And I'm going to go and go and go and go and go. And if you look at mine, I didn't stay on the lines very well, did I? But that's okay because I tried my best. Now this next one is silly. It skips. What is this line called? Who knows? I have 3 different types of lines. I wonder if we can come up with the names for these lines. The next line is a little zigzaggy. I have to take my time on this line because I'm going in two different directions. Look at that. 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. What kind of lines are they? Let's see. This line up here, who can raise their hand and tell me what kind of a line is that? It is a straight line. What about this line? What kind of a line is this? This one can have all sorts of different names. We can call it a curly line. We can call it a loop. We can call it all sorts of things that fit its look. What about this line right here? This is a dotted line. It has a dash, a space, a dash, a space, a dash, a space, and it keeps going. That's also a pattern. A dash, a blank, dash, blank, dash, blank. How cool. Look at all the cool things that we've already done, and all we did was trace some lines. What about this line? This is a silly line. This one is called a zigzag line. Now that we have all of these awesome lines, we get to do the next best thing. We get to put this marker back into our supply box. Make sure your cap is on it real tight so that way our magic art marker stays nice and healthy. Put it in your art box. And you can go ahead and grab your crayons. My crayons might look a little different than yours, but you're gonna get the box of crayons out. And you can go ahead and open up that box and sit it next to you. So it is ready to add some color to our awesome little doodle. All right, friends, now that we are ready and we have all of our crayons and our pretty doodle, we are gonna look for the first color of the rainbow. What is the first color in the rainbow? What do you think it is? What would be our very first color? Wonder what it is. I think it is red. So look for a red crayon. Red crayon. Once you have your red crayon, we are going to color in up at the very top of our paper. And we're going to take our time. We don't want our paper to be like this. We don't want that. That's crazy coloring. We want it to be nicely colored. We want to color in some pretty lines, and we want all of our paper to be colored in nice and red. We don't want it to be scribbly and crazy. We got to color nice and neat, because the doodlers who take their time and color nice and neat, they always create the best artwork because they put effort into it. Just like with your regular schoolwork, you have to put in the best effort you can. So I'm gonna keep coloring and coloring. And look, I have covered up my scribbles. Now I have a really nice, pretty red area. What kind of a shape does that almost look like? I have colored in this whole top space red. Did I color down here and everywhere else? No, I just stayed up here. Look at this. What shape does that look like to you? What shape? That is a nice big shape. Looks like a rectangle to me. If you thought it was a rectangle, good job. You are art smart. Okay, what comes after orange and the rainbow? Let's see. I think that the next color in the rainbow is orange. After red comes orange. So we are gonna take this orange crayon and I am going to, this is gonna be some tricky coloring because I am gonna color this area in, but I'm not gonna color in my little loops here. I'm gonna go around my loops. Don't wanna color in my loops. I wanna go around my loops. So I have to kind of color around those shapes. What shape does that look like? That could be a tough one, but what shape do you think that looks like? It looks like an oval to me, or even almost a teardrop. I'm gonna color it all in nice and dark. I wanna take my time. Now remember, you might go a lot slower than me, and that's okay, because I am bigger than you and older than you, and I've been coloring so much longer than you that it goes a little quicker for me because I've practiced a lot. So if you're still coloring your red, it's all right. All you have to do is just say, I am still working, and take your time. Because I'd rather you take your time and everything looks great than if you rush and you get it done and it looks crazy. So we want to have our best work ever, every single time we do a project. So here is this. Look at that. I almost am done. So we have red for our first color, and we have orange for our second color. What comes next? Red and orange. Red and what make orange? Red and yellow. Red and yellow make orange. So my next color is yellow. I'm gonna take my yellow and I'm gonna color in the spaces I just skipped. So I'm gonna go in and give them some nice yellow. Nice yellow color. Awesome. Look at how pretty our picture is. Look, what comes next? Red, orange, yellow. Red, orange, yellow. Green! I got it! Green comes next. Red, orange, yellow, green. I'm gonna go to the next section and color green. Now, we have a dotted line, so we have to make another line above it so we don't accidentally color down into our dotted line and into the next section. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a line with my crayon so I don't accidentally color where I don't want to color. Now I can go ahead and color in green. What colors make green? It's yellow, because yellow's next to it. So yellow and what? How do we make green? Yellow and what color make green? Blue? Let's see if blue is going to be the color that comes up next in our rainbow. Keep coloring nice and neat. Always take your time and do your best. Put in your best effort, because remember, we are learning. This is all new. We are taking our time. We are coloring nice and neat. We are staying in the lines, and we are working hard. So we have red, orange, yellow, green. What is next? Blue. Blue is next. I'm gonna grab my blue crayon. I'm gonna put these over here to the side. They can hang out over here for a little bit. So I'm gonna take my blue crayon and I'm gonna make a line underneath my dotted line so I can color in my next section blue. And I'm gonna stop at my zigzag. Fancy. And I am going to color and color and color. And my crayon is going to dance on the page and leave some blue color. Okay. Look at how awesome this looks. How nice is our rainbow doodle? So I'm going to come over here. So I want to be very careful. I don't want to get it all over the place. I want to try to stay on my paper, not color all over my table or my desk. Now I'm going to finish this. And look, we have one more color to go. What color is it? We have red. And then we had orange. Then we had yellow. Yellow snuck into the little sections in there. Then we had green. And blue comes after blue. It's purple. So let's take this purple crayon and we're going to color in our last row. And once we get to purple, that's all you should have left is one more row. We're going to go real nice and slow. Color it in very nice and neat. Remember, you might color slower than me. That's okay. Because we all work differently. Just like we all look different and we all act different, we all talk a little different, we all walk a little different. We are also going to color a little different because we all do things our own way. We all learn differently. And that's all right. I'm going to keep coloring and coloring and coloring. And then look at our awesome rainbow doodle. How cool. I like our rainbow doodle. Look at all the awesome colors. So we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Those are our rainbow colors, and they are in rainbow order. How exciting! I hope you had fun making this awesome picture with me. I can't wait till our next class to do our next awesome doodle. Remember those words we learned today, like outline. That's where we took our special art marker and we went over our pencil lines. We traced them and made an outline. We even had a pattern hidden in our picture. And we have shapes and different lines. I can't wait till next class. Put all your supplies away. Make sure you take good care of them and put them in their container because they have to be ready to go for next art class. I will see you guys later.